because when it comes out of there, it's not got any colour coding. Ah,
Mm-hmm.
right, that's what it is. Yes, because once it's gone through the furnace, it's lost its colour coding.
So it's going to take the shortest path.
It can take any path, yeah, once it's not colour coded. Right, but how do I get around that then? Maybe I could just paint that. No. How do I get around that? I have to move that colour coding somehow, don't I? Oh dear.
Is there any
Logic
such
puzzle.
thing like a one-way filter or a
Um,
one-way pipe?
well, filters are one-way things. Transposers are one-way things. But to operate them, I'd have to have them on pulsing away on
Mm-hmm.
a clock, I think. Um,
Thinking how to jury rig this.
I don't know with that now. It's just I've got a connection wrong there somehow. I think I want it coming out of. Maybe if I moved. I think you can. Oh no, you can't with relays. I thought you could set. Maybe I need a filter there, not a relay, because with
Uh,
a relay you can set it to tell to repaint the color of things.
mm-hmm.
So if I put a filter there instead of the. But I have to power that with redstone, and I don't like doing that. I don't think I have a choice. But if I change both of these and just put a filter there, I can then paint it black. So if I
Mm-hmm.
then paint this one here black instead of the one I've got up there, then anything coming out will look for the black pipe and go
And
down
go
that,
down the
won't they?
black pipe.
So let me try that. I'll have to make a filter. I'll try putting a filter there instead. Okay, filter. How do I make a filter? I need a red dope wafer and a piston. Would you make the red dope wafer for me? I've got a silicon bowl in the red power chest. Not a silicon bowl, but I've got a silicon wafer in the red power chest, spare one.
Okay. And you need a what is it you want me to make? I'm sorry.
Uh, a, a
A
red doped wafer.
red doped wafer.
Yeah. I can tell you really quickly how to do it, but I'm just going to let you figure it out for yourself because that's that part of the fun.
Is that what y'all call it? Red doped wafer. It's going to be a silicon wafer and 4 redstone.
That's right. Yep.
Okay.
In an alloy furnace. If you look at the top, it says alloy furnace. So you take 4 pieces of redstone and silicon wafer and throw it in the alloy furnace. You might as well throw a piece of coal in with it. It's all right. It's expendable. You don't need to go to this point of. It smelts things just like a normal furnace would. So you'll end up with 8 items if you put a piece of coal in and put enough for 8 in. But
And where will I find your alloy furnace?
just up in the industrial craft room on the left, it looks like a brick furnace.
Left. Okay.
Yep.
Alloy furnace. This in here. 1 red dope wafer.
Thank you kindly. Yeah, you put it on the arcane work table in the right spot, and then you'll see it become a filter.
Cool.
Yeah, not bad, is it?
Gold, cobblestone, piston, and a red doped.
Okay, let's put that up there, that up there. I'll take the black paintbrush with me because I'm going to paint it black. I see a red door and I want it black. Can you just get 2 pieces of marble while you're there? Just normal marble. It's on the right hand side of the wall of barrels. Yeah. Sorry, 3 pieces of marble. 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
Okay.
There's 2 blocks at the front of this to fill in, and 1 block of dirt at the back. Here. Those 2 at the front, and this one behind here. This dirt here. That's all. Thank you kindly.
Sure.
So then I can tell if you right click on the filter now, it's got one of those little squares, so I can tell it to paint everything black.
Sure.
That comes out of it. Come on, black. Where are you? There you are, I think. Is that black or is that dark grey? I think that's black. So then if I break that and that, put them back, and then use a paintbrush to paint that, I think that will be right. You're right, I should have painted it yellow or something so it'd be easy to see. Still. So let's try it again. The problem was with cobblestone, wasn't it? That got smelted into smooth stone and it went round in the loop. So let me put some more cobblestone in here. Yay!
Cool.
Now at the moment it split it up because it didn't have an inventory and those 2 are equal distance, so it could just choose.
Right.
Actually, that's a point. Actually, I'll have to think about that. Do I want them equal distant? Because otherwise it'll always split things up when it's not got... Yeah, I don't want them equal. No, you see, that's something that I never realised. I thought when I made it, I thought, oh, it's better to have them completely the same. But it's not. It's better to have 1 row of barrels closer and the next row of barrels further away, because otherwise it will split the items 50-50 to send them to the empty inventory until there's something in the inventory like it did then. Okay, good to know. So,
or just disconnect 1 row of barrels until you've got 1 row filled up.
Well, there's that, yeah. But hopefully this way it will fill them all for me. But this way it'll fill the top barrels first. I don't want it to fill the top barrels first. Have you got an iron ingot? No, there's one in here.
No.
If you put an iron ingot with one of these pneumatic tubes, you get what's called a restriction tube. Yeah, I'll let you do it, then you can see. You get what's called a restriction tube. And basically a restriction tube is a tube that pretends to be a lot longer than it is. I think it actually pretends to be 5,000 blocks longer than it actually is.
Yeah, you had one on the other server. You had one at the end down there. After it passed through all the other chests, you had one at the end so that if it couldn't find a chest, it would go into the junk chest or the miscellaneous chest.
Yeah, and that's it, you see. So now if I put that there now, it will see that entire row of bottom barrels is a lot closer than the top row of barrels.
Right.
So it will fill up the bottom first, but I wonder whether or not it will if I put cobblestone in here, will it? I'm not sure actually. It'll go to any of those, won't it? What I mean is, if I put cobblestone in the top row,
Right.
let me put half in. If I put cobblestone in there now, and now I throw cobblestone into this filter, will it send it to the top row? Oops. Oh no, I can't throw it. That's what I can't do. Right, that's why I can't do that. But what I can do is I can do it this way. I can put it in here. Cobblestone, go into the black. Now this should skip the macerator and it should skip the induction furnace. Oops. No, I have to look up. I have to look up what the settings for the sorting machine are. Okay. FTB wikis. Sorting machine. Here we are. Any stack, all stack sequential, random all stack. Any item, we'll pull out any of the items starting with those in the top left. Let's see if that's the one I want. An automatic, so the machine pulses itself is that thing. There we go. Yay! Cool. It's working. Now, will they go the right way? Will they just go straight to the cobble barrel? Looks like it. You okay, sweetheart? No.
I went down.
That's what I was worried about with the restriction tube. Okay. Okay. Take the restriction tube out. Put that in. Right, let's try putting this over here again then. Yeah, but I still hit that problem. Oh well, I'll tell you what I could do. Let's move the barrel. That would do it, wouldn't it? I've got to get this top row one pipe longer than the bottom row. That's what I want.
Mm-hmm.
And if I just put pipes there now, at the moment it is one pipe longer because it won't matter. Yes, it will, because it did it before. It doesn't do it right. Come on, you help me out. I'm stuck here. I'm really stuck. What do I do?
Once again, what is it that you're wanting it to do?
I just want to avoid that bit where, you see, what I'll do is when it comes along through here, say it's something I haven't got in my stores, for instance, just for the sake of argument, say it's some flint coming along. The way the tubes work is they look for the nearest available inventory for it to go into, so it will send them to it.
Whether it's
as you saw with that smooth stone. And what it did was it saw that two inventories were exactly the same distance apart, so it split it and put half in one and half in the other, which is what I want it to avoid. I want it to always send it to the same inventory. So to do that, I've got to make one row at least one pipe length longer than the other, so that it will do that. It's just unfortunately the way I've got it laid out with my doorway in the way here. I don't have to have that doorway there, you know. I can move that doorway. Why am I messing around like this? I can just move that doorway and have all them pipes going along in a row like that, can't I? That's it. There you go. You solved it for me. Thank you.
Anytime, man.
That's it. That's the answer.
I'll
Just
send
don't
you
have
my
that door,
consulting
really.
fee. It'll be in the mail.